First off, this is not about NoFap equals big change, which is gonna get you the woman, and then he become Bandasarian. No. I'm not here to sell you a dream. The reason why we're going to be talking about 50 Cent today is because he has spoken about NoFap in the past via his tweets and on a podcast with Howard Stem. Above all, he has an inspiring story that you will certainly appreciate. So if you feel like hearing a good old gangsta story, or maybe need some motivation because you've been spiraling out of control with fapping, food, and video games, then go ahead, grab yourself a water, sit back, enjoy. From the streets to the stages, 50 Cent is a prime example of forget your excuses because anything is possible. Although his gang life is something most of us can't really relate to, his childhood and lack of a father figure is something that really hit home for me. 50 never knew his dad. His mom worked at a diner and was low-key a drug dealer. She'd usually leave him at his grandma's house where he'd have a relatively decent time playing with his neighborhood homies on the block. But one day, he receives word that his mother passed away in a house fire, which now left him fully abandoned in his early adolescence and was officially taken in by his grandma. And of course, as a result, his lifestyle downgraded, which include his clothes, his apparel, and also his sleeping space. To put it simply, 50 was dealt a bad hand in life. Deep inside, he was longing for his parents, longing for love, especially a father figure to confirm his masculinity, to teach him the ways of being a man, help him feel more self-assured and confident. But with no one around to guide him, he found himself idealizing his masculine self in that of a gangsta and started selling baking soda. I got baking soda. Night after night, he trapped and stacked up stacks to get himself a strap and soon became a beast of the streets. Before we continue on with the story, I want to talk to you about today's sponsor, Conquered Self. You may have heard of it before, and it's an excellent accountability app that can really give you an edge on your reboot. Normally, we try to force ourselves to change with sheer willpower, and if you're lucky, maybe you'll scratch a couple of weeks, and the rare 1% of you a month. But usually, it always fails. Willpower alone doesn't work. Real change involves rewarding yourself, having some accountability, controlling the environment, or deleting porn, and having a plan for setbacks and slip-ups. And that's exactly what Conquered Self provides. They bring it full circle by holding these no PMO wars, where you compete against other factions, or in this case, other NoFappers, to see who can stay clean the longest. And every day that you stay clean and check in, you are rewarded. You can level up your ranking, and there's also a brilliant online community where when you help people, you also earn karma. Kind of similar to Reddit's karma, but this is also a lot cooler visually. And the best part is it's all free. It doesn't cost a penny to use the app. So I'm already signed up for the next upcoming war. I'm in the fire barrack. It's fire determination. So I highly recommend join up. It's going to be super epic. Let's crush this. Fearless family, let's take it over. Let's f it up. It's important to note though, once a war has begun, you can't re-enter it. You have to wait 49 days for the following war. So you have till February 26th to sign up for this upcoming war. So sign up immediately. There is a link down in the description. Let's crush it. It's going to be awesome. Anywho, let's get back into the video. After immersing himself in the gang life, going through the highs of being a boss man, getting paid, and getting laid, he eventually gets busted and tossed in jail, where he spends his time thinking about where he wants to take his life, and ends up deciding to pursue a rap career. After jail, a lot of crazy stuff happens, like creating his first RuneScape account, spitting mad rap bars, robberies, getting shot 9 times, but thankfully, he went into the console beforehand and enabled God mode. And after that situation, he finally consolidated his ties with the gang life. Today, 50 is many things outside of a rapper and songwriter. He's found himself an acting career and is an entrepreneur as well as an investor. And he's had quite the presence online, mostly known for trolling celebrities like Floyd Mayweather.
This is a special ASLELS challenge for you, Floyd. If you can read one full page of a Harry Potter book, nigga, I'll give $750,000 to whatever charitable organization you want to. Fuck the bucket of ice, man. I got a phone call from my man Jimmy Kimmel. Jimmy said if Floyd accepts the challenge, then he'll put it on the actual show, so you can read it on the show. We don't want to put pressure on you. We know you can't pronounce those words in that Harry Potter book, so we're gonna let you read Cat in the Hat.
But it actually turns out that 50 is an advocate of NoFap.
Hey, isn't it true you figured out a way to stop jerking off?
Yeah, I don't. You just have someone around.
No, but you had 4 rules for not jerking
everybody's
off.
figured that out.
Yeah, like you don't have to do it. Robin, what did you do?
Well,
to stop
he's banging a supermodel. I read who you were banging. And by the way, here it is. 50 Cent posted a 4-step plan to stop masturbation. 1, avoid the urge to masturbate. Stop going to porn websites. You've stopped that.
Yeah, you have to stop.
Make a conscious decision not to turn your head after people walk by you. So if a woman walks by you, you don't look.
Right.
Is that true?
Yeah.
3, do not go to strip clubs. When's the last time you were in a strip club?
I haven't been.
Wow. And 4, do not look at lust-filled magazines. Do you,
So are you not
miserable?
masturbating at all?
No.
When's the last time you masturbated?
When you have that, it's been a long time since that time.
Years?
It's been a while. Yeah, I'm grown. How would I have?
Well, what do you got against jerking off? Seriously.
Yeah, why did you decide you needed to stop?
Because you're cheating. Because it puts you into that mindset, like, man, I got to fuck all these girls.
Like you have to.
I know. It does. It does confuse your mind.
Notice what he said, because you have to. That's the big reason why he stays away from porn and fapping. But what does that mean? It means being put into that perpetual loop that you have to keep using it and using it and using it, and it's on your mind and it's on your mind. I feel like he was alluding to basically addiction, where you become obsessed with it. You feel like that you have to do it all the time. And Howard talks about how it doesn't really matter where he is. There'll be times where he is out and about or there's people around him. He'll run off in the bathroom and he'll get off. And it's pretty clear, you can see that 50 Cent's not about that lifestyle. He doesn't want to be hooked on it. So now that we're on the subject of porn and fapping, you might be wondering, why is it bad, or why are people talking about it and avoiding it? So if you're interested in learning more, go ahead and click this video right here. We have Mr. West, the man Kanye, going to be breaking everything down, talking about his story and why he quit. And I feel like that will give you a little good jump start into learning about this world. There's a lot to it, but this is a great place to start. Anywho, thank you for watching.